View in DBMS, I'm speaking once again to all for let it be clear to all. View in SQL basically is a kind of the virtual table. So a representation of the view will be in from the rows and columns, just like a real table in database we have. So we can create the view, we can update the view, and we can perform the any operation. But doing or performing any operation, there are certain rules, and we will see one by one how it is possible or not. So we can create a view by the selecting fields from the one or more table present in the database. It is just like I'm taking a simple example. If you want to create a new table, okay, just I'm not talking about the actual table right now. Suppose you want to create a table. So you have a create table A and table B. Let me explain over here by the mouse pointer, then you can understand. Suppose you have a table A and you have a table B. This table A and table B is also having the own different number of the columns, the number of attributes may differ, and each and every table has the own meaning. But creating the another table, if I just want to select only limited attributes from a table, that is A table or B table. See, from I'm just choosing only the three different attributes from a table and creating a new table from such table, that is a table. That time I am not creating table. I'm just creating the view because whatever I'm doing or whatever updation I'm doing in actual table, it will affect the my it's an instance. It is this kind of the instance table. We can say view is a kind of the instance table. So anything will be updated into the view as well. So while creating the view, we will create the view by using the create command. So in the next slide, you will see, of course. But let me clear to all. It is just basically view means I'm just talking about the it's an instance of a table, actual table. So if you do anything, if you perform any operation in the actual table, the updation will also be reflected to the affected to the our view. And view just kind of the table, and it is just like a virtual table, logical table. So because each and everything will be a reference. A reference here, I'm not talking about the primary key. Reference means everything will be taken from the actual table. So you can either all have the rows of the table or specific rows based on the certain condition. So of course, through the syntax, through the command, I will tell you, and we will have the some practical session. So on the practical session, you will see entire detail properly. Second point you can read out over here, a view is nothing more than the SQL statement, especially, and that is stored in the database and with an associated name, nothing especially. So it is nothing more than a SQL statement. So by the SQL statement, you will do perform some operation. And view basically, while creating the view, it just requires the memory also, but it will take the reference of the all the tuples, all the attributes in form of the some condition basis on the all the tables, all the attributes, all the tuples, whatever you are doing. So different by using different command, I will tell you. So a view is actually is composition of the table in the form of the predefined SQL query, and you can contain rows of the tables or select rows from the table. And a view can be created from one or more tables, which depends on the return the SQL query or to create the view. For explaining in more ways, so just I have here some example. So this is a theoretical part. So see, see, I'm right now I'm telling the creating a view. So how we can create the view? See, suppose I have the X table. Okay, I'm telling a very simple way you can understand. In this X table, if I have the attribute one, attribute two, attribute three, from this relation, X relation, we have the three different attributes. If I want to view, create a view. So what I will do, I will create the command, let's create view. It is just equal command to like create table, create view. And I just want to select syntax is as create view as select attribute 1 comma attribute 3. I'm choosing only the attribute 1 and attribute 3 only from which is table name is X And is there a condition? If you want to put, it's okay. Else this part is option. But select and close is necessary, because from which table you want, what you want to select. You want to select the only limited or selected attribute, or you want to select the all the attribute. So create view. So suppose I'm creating a view and I'm just giving the name of the view, that is the y. So y is what? Y is an why is a view? It is not table. It will show the entire detail just represented by only the A1 attribute and A3 attribute. So all the records, all the tuples which are represented by the A1 and A3 will be displayed into over here. So the structure will be like this one, A1 and A3. So what value which is occupied by the A1 or A3 attributes in relation X, which is to be transformed or copied here into the Y view. Y is not a table. When you delete the X, suppose you want to delete the X, okay, you can delete the X relation. Or we can say if you want to drop the relation, okay, you can drop the relation X, you can remove. But when you try to fetch any information from the Y relation, then you are unable to fetch. Why? Because the view which is created by the X relation, and that is does not exist. And what happened at that time? So the entire information will be lost into the Y view as well. So there is a little bit difference you have to keep in mind. So I'm coming back to the mathematical part. Then I will back over here once again. See. So this is a view in the table, or we can say view in a database management system. View. So I'm just coming on the theoretical part for understanding purpose. It's a very interesting concept. So view, which are a type of the virtual table, allow user to do the following points: structure data in a way that the user or classes are of user find natural or the intuitive. So we can define own structure in the view followed by the tables attribute, and we can't add any other different attribute. The attribute which is comprised by the such table, we can take only those attributes. We can't add or we can't do anything into the view. This is a point you need to keep in mind. Now, next, we can restrict access to the data in such a way that the user can see and something or sometimes modify the exactly what they need and no more. Since I remember here a very simple example, if actual you are able to access the actual bank data, no problem, you can access. There is no issue, you can access. But suppose hacker is very smart. Hacker just hack the actual data or actual table, and after updating, what happened at the time? Actual data or actual information is updated, then no one can change. Then no one can change it after. Then at the time, what happened? Your actual information to be updated in like 1 crore rupee to the 0 rupee. But bank is very smart. In the bank database or any bank database, what we have we access the information in terms of the view only. So just whenever I'm just seeing my balance from the ATM, or whenever I need to withdraw or deposit something, then I have the limited feature, or I can access the limited feature of the my bank detail only. So after withdrawing some amount from the ATM, then after the few seconds, your actual information to be updated. That is done by the we are updating the view, and after updating the actual information to be updated. So few information to be updated, but we need to see what things we are looking for. So updating in the view, if you're doing something updating the view, then actual information to be updated. Okay, this is the point you need to keep in mind. But we can't create the new view from the new attributes. We can create a view from the existing table. This is the point you need to keep in mind. And summarize the data from the various tables, which can be used to generate report. And since from the such ATM example, at least we can secure our information. And from this point, we can say the beauty of the view is we can provide a security to our database or security to our actual table. So these are the few points we need to keep in mind while creating a or while manipulating anything into the view. Now, what are the benefits of the database? There are lots of the benefits we have over here. So I'm just taking only the one by one. So see, enforce business rules. So these are theoretical rule you can read out over here. So the view user use view to define the business rule, such as when and any item or information we need to access which is active, or what does it mean by the popular. So by placing the complicated or misunderstanding business logic into the view, we can represent those information to the only the customer. And the customer can access only those information which is required to only the customer only, and the rest of the information to be hidden by the people or hidden by the user. So this is the point we need to keep in mind. Suppose we have a large number of the attributes in a relation. Yes, tell me. Yes, tell me any problem over here.
No, sir.
Okay. So, from this point, we can access, we can use, we can provide the limited accessibility to the user, and at least we can maintain the quality over here. So this is the point enforce business rule, and this benefit is applicable when we have the large volume of the tables in a database, and whenever we need to access only the limited information from such database, then at the time the view play important role. And I'm repeating once again, view is what? View is a logical table of, we can say it is a virtual table. It does not exist, but it treated as a table. Now, consistency, of course, consistency is again most important part. So when you want to perform some operation, okay, and that is logical, some calculation you want to use, and which is to be hidden already by the table. So we can access only those information, just like applying the aggregate function. So apply the aggregate function we can do on the actual table, and in the output we will see. And this part we have already seen to the aggregate function part. But in the view, if you want to use only the information in from the stored matter, you can use. So if you remember the aggregate function, what happened we have seen? We have used different aggregate function, but the output is not stored anywhere. But whenever we need to write the query again, then we will see the output. So why you are executing query again? It is better idea to we can store our output into the stored pattern. So how we can use just like a table we can store. It is also possible we can store into the form of the view. So views also play important role at a time whenever you need to access some information in consistent pattern. Then you can access just like the transaction after withdrawing or deposit amount from your account, then some information to be stored somewhere else that is known as the stored. So our information is stored in somewhere else. Then view is also important role at a time. Whenever we need to check, see from November to December, how many transactions I have done. So this is my query. So this query will be fetch the data from the actual table, and the output will be stored in somewhere else, and then at the time view will play important role to represent my information. And whenever I need to check such information into the stored pattern, then I can see. But the same query I'm using from the actual table, and something happened which should not be happened, but it has been happened due to in some circumstances that actual information may update it. So to avoid the such thing, the uh, the database manager will try to access those information by creating a view. So we will not touch or we will not do anything on the actual table. We will do the different kind of the operation on the table by making a view. This is a point. Of course, security, as I told you, just like creating the access the bank detail. So you can access the limitation access you have. So just like a deposit or withdrawing something. So this is a good point. We have to keep in mind. So by the creating the view, at least we will provide the security. So this is the few points we have over here. So here we have the another two important advantage or benefits. So we have the simplicity and space. Okay, so view takes up very little space. As I told you, view also require to store some information in from the memories, of course. So memory is also important part to represent the view because you are creating a view, and at the time while creating something, some memory is required to store the view. So at the time the view is required the very less space compared to the table. Because in table, what we are storing the actual table. Actual table is storing the more and more information in form of tuples in the attribute. Suppose we have the n tuple and we have the m attribute. So there would be the n into m. Okay, I just explain over here. Suppose we have the n tuple. Okay, n tuple and tuples, and we have the m attribute. Okay, m attributes. So how many data, total number of the data values required? N into m. Okay, n into m. This is the total number of the data values are required, and each and every data value is required to store somewhere else. So by the table, of course, because each and every data value is compromised by the data type. It could be string, it could be character, it could be integer, or it could be decimal format. So according to the data types, it's at least n into m data values are required. But we are not in the view, we are not storing, we are just creating the table and to keep the reference information from the x table as we have seen previously. So suppose in the x our relation and y is our view. So in the y bar we are getting, in the y we will just take the reference of the such information what we want to access. This is the point. So that's why it requires only the less memory compared to the actual table. So as data is stored once in the source table, and some DBMS all you to create an index upon the view. And this index part, of course, we will see, and we will see this index part by while seeing into the file storage concept. So when we see the file storage concept, then I will tell you more detail about the index pattern. So what is how we can apply the index. So these are the two important parts. Those are the simplicity and space. Yes, of course. You're talking about the view, so this advantage is also available over here. Now, performance, of course, so performance is a major issue. Now, how you can say it's a very simple thing. Since, like we are talking about the simple query, so there is no issue at a time. But when you have the complex query, of course, you can do. So at the time, the complex query, it is sometimes view will not stand in the proper way. So now you can read out over here. Each time a view is referenced because every time we are creating the view and it is taking the reference from the actual table. So suppose you want to make a very complex query, and from the such complex query, we want to create the view. So there's no guarantee we are getting the actual proper data. There may be some problem. There may be some issue. So performance may down at a time. So view is not justifiable when we have the complex work or complex problem. But in the some of the small work, it is okay. We can do. So that's why in the bank details, you want to access from the ATM, then you can access on the limited feature like you can withdraw, you can deposit, you can check your balance, or you can change your PIN, or you can recharge your mobile number or any other services, your daily life services. So you have the limited feature you can access only. But you want to see the other detail like the loan detail from the ATM pay, from the ATM card. I want to see how many loans I have taken and what are the installment I have to pay, then you are not able to see because it is the actual the loan account is also reference to the actual table, and you are also access you want to access the other details, and it is not possible to access in simple way because you're indirectly you're talking about the third table which is not easy to access. So by the net banking you can access but ATM are not much secure. So definitely you are not allowed to access only those not allowed to access those information which are reference to your loan detail. So you can access only the limited details. So that's why we have the simple things we can access. So simple query for running simple query for executing simple task you can do by the view. But complex it is not easy. And next we have the modification. See, not all the views support insert, update, or delete operation. So if you want to perform insert a record by the view, is it not possible? Now at the time you need to check what kind of the view you have. Maybe you can have the view on the some condition basis, then it is not applicable. So you need to leave or you need to discard the condition. So now you have to check at a time, is it possible or not? Now you want to update something and is it possible or not? So what kind of the view means we have the two different kind of the view, and by those kind of the view we will see. So by the view or by under the view, is it possible to insert, update, or delete operation? Is it possible? No. So modification, or we can say the data manipulation language operation is not easily applicable on the view. It depends on the view pattern or view kind. So DML on the view is not easy to apply. So in general, order to support these operations, the primary key and the required fields must be present in the view. So see, but I want to create the view without the primary keys. How at a time how we can update, how we can insert, how we can delete the such thing. So at the time the things is depend. It is just view just like a referenced table you can say, and the reference table or the virtual table just keep the limited information, or it can have the entire detail, but it is not an actual table. So you want to update something, it is updated node. So depend on the what kind of the view you are looking for. So in the next slide we have the category or classification of the view. See, last time is very interesting point, and we will implement such thing with the practical as well. The complex multi-table view are generally read-only. And okay, here I'm remembering the one important point. There is a X table, there is a Y table. From these two relation of these two tables, we can also create a view by taking the reference of the those tables. But at a time, you can only, this is a view and this is a table. But at a time, you can only read the information, you can't update. So if you want to update, insert, you want to perform the insert, delete or update operation at a time, keep in mind you must have the single table, the view from the single table. So at a time it is also possible, but you are looking for the multi-table or you're creating the view from the multi-table, then you want to insert something. So at a time the by the view command, the tables are confused which table information to be updated, table X or table Y. So at a time we can say the complex multi-table view are generally we only read only. We can read, so we can't update. So this is the point. So these are disadvantage point of the view we have. And of course, while doing the practical, we will feel, of course, this kind of a disadvantages. So here we have just writing the simple statement. We can create the view by the two different pattern. One is a what is known as a select. So select statement we can do, and this is known as a creating a view by using the select command or select clause, and this is known as the read only. And if you want to update something into the actual table, so by the view we can do. So it is also possible. So we have the updatable view and we have the read only view. Yes, from this point you can read out the entire points over here. So before moving to ahead, just let me know any doubts so far about the view. Yes, please tell me any doubts so far. What is mean by the view and what are the advantages and disadvantages? Where view is applicable, where view is not applicable. Yes, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and sometimes you can understand view is just like a clone of the table. Okay, and if you want to just make a clone of your table, then you can make. And you want to update something into the actual table, then it is also possible to update. And after updating, if you try to run your view, then your updated information also visible by the view as well. But we want to take only limited feature of the such table. Features means I just want to take only limited property, like I want to select only the five attributes. I don't want to select all attributes. I want to select from the I want to select only the five tuples from the eight or seven attributes. So we can do. So I'm accessing or I'm just creating my new view by uh, by having only the limited attributes. So it is also possible. So that's why we can say view is just only nothing which is a logical table, or we can say it's a virtual table. So to reduce the redundant data, basically it is just only the as the name is given view. So you can view only the information, but you want to something update by the view, which is also possible. So at the time we have the updatable view, and by default view is known as the read only view, or it is also known as the selective view. let us understand this concept by the its two different categories. One is read-only view. This is type of the view, and second is updated view. A read-only view will allow to only the select operation. An updatable view allow the select operation and select clause as well as the insert operation, update operation, and delete operation. So what are the various reasons why which we need to create the view? One is data is security is required. We do not want to play with the actual table. We just want to play with only the its reference table, so we can take. So there is no issue. So it is better idea to keep the view and then perform the random operation on the view. So finally we will see what is happening over there, and actual data will not be affected. But you are when you are using the updatable view, then actual table or actual data may affect it. Depends on the what kind of query you are performing. So for understanding this concept, we will see one by one. So when your data redundancy is to be kept in the minimum while maintaining data security, of course, we will need to keep in mind. So let us understand one by one this point. This is the syntax of the creating a view. So rather than the much theoretical parts, let us understand the some command, and all these command we will run on the our uh, database or tables in the MySQL, of course, in practical session. So these are syntax you need to keep in mind, and I can answer these questions regarding the question about the view from the students. So what is the syntax? You need to keep in mind. Create view, view name. Okay. Create view, view name as select column 1, column 2, and so on. So from table name where condition. This is the point you need to keep in mind. This is a basic syntax which is known as a creating view. Okay, just here I can just need a question from the student. If I just want to create the view, okay. If I just want to create the view from the syntax, then how I can create? Let me explain by the simple example. Yes. See, my dear students, so I have a X relation. Okay, this is X relation. This is the attribute one. Okay, please keep in mind I am just explaining the view concept by the practical way over here, then you can understand. Okay, so I have only the 5 different attribute in the X relation. Okay, tell me, is it clear to all? In a relation X, we have the 5 different attributes. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so I want to create a view by. Okay, right now I'm not talking about the condition. Then you will understand the concept condition part by the practical. But let us understand the how to create the view in a from a relation X. Okay, what would be the syntax? Create view. Okay, create view. What is the name of the view? That is a by as select. Okay, which attribute you want to see in your view? Please tell me which attributes or how many attributes you want to see. Tell me among the A1, A2, A3,
The
A4, A5.
A1 and A2.
A1 and A2. Okay, good. So A1, comma A2. Okay, you want to use all, then you can use the select star or all keyword. There is no issue. But I want to select only the limited. So those are the A1 and A2. Create view y as select a1 comma a2 from which relation? Of course, I want to select all the attributes from the x. So this is a simple syntax by which you can create the y view. This is the view, and this x is our table, or we can say it is a relation. Okay, like if I'm using the select command or select clause to view my all the records. So what I'm saying, select star from X. So what happened? The entire detail which is containing by the A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 attributes will be displayed over here. So here the entire detail will be displayed over here by the 5 different attributes. But whenever I just need to see the details like select star from Y. Now tell me what this command will shows to us. Now tell me what this command will show to us. Select star from Y. Star from Y.
Sir, all tuples from Y.
See all the tuples. No, it will display all the tuples from the A1 and A2 attributes. Okay, because we have created the view from the X A1 attribute or A1 or A2
यस
attribute
सर,
from the
वाई
X.
के अंदर तो चीजें वही होंगी जो हमने क्रिएट
Select
करी है।
select की हुई है
लेकिन
of course.
हाँ,
This
लेकिन
one like
टपल्स वाई अंडर वाई नेम में आएंगे।
this.
टेबल का नेम वाई जाएगा।
The all the tuples value which belong to the A1 will be copied over here. Now see, will be copied over here, and all the tuples value which are the part of the A2 attribute which will be displayed over here. But now see, this by is not a actual table. This is what this is a virtual table. This is a virtual table. This is a virtual table. Because the view means we just want to view the information only, we don't want to do anything over here. So this is, I have created the view, and this syntax is known as the creating a view using the select clause. This was my first point. That is only read only, so I can read only the data, I can't update anything. If I want to update anything into the actual table by the my view, whatever I have created, and at the time the view is known as the updatable view. This was my point, so that's why I have chosen this slide to explain the concept. Right now, tell me, it is clear to you? Yes, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you want to put the condition, I want to select the only those student names who is having the age more than 18. Okay. So what I can do after the from clause in the creating view command, I can apply
वेयर
the
क्लॉज।
where clause. Of course, where student age is greater than or equal to 18. So in the
ओके।
A1 attribute, only those information will be displayed. The name of the student or the date of birth or any other information will be displayed from the student table, which belong to the student age more than the 18 years. So of course, whatever we have seen into the practical way, and we will implement such view over here. So we will see entire practical and all these things into the practical session as well. So of course, I have some snapshot over here for exploring some more idea about the view. So I have the real example as well. So let us understand this idea. But before that, let me know the first kind of the type is clear to all, that read only view, or this is also known as the selectable view. Yes, please tell me. Is it clear to you? Yes, this is clear to all.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, see here we have the example. Okay, as per the my words. So consider the customers table. Consider the customer tables having the following records. See, what are the various attributes? Those are the ID, name, age, address, and salary. And names are the Ramesh, Khilan, Kaushik, Chaitali, and Hardik, Komal, and Mufi, and IDs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And age is 32, 25, 23, 25, 27, 22, 24, respectively. And address, of course, on the city basis, we have the Ahmedabad, Delhi, Kota, Mumbai, Bhopal, MP, and Indore. Since MP is not a city, it's a state, but it's a part of the address, so we have written over here. And salaries, of course, we have the 2000, 1500, 200, 2000, 6500, 8500, 4500, and 10,000. So, respectively, each and every information having the details. But before explaining anything over here, you have to keep in mind a few things, and those are known as the some rules of creating the view. Okay, we know how to create the view by using the create view command. We can create. There is no issue. But here you can see over here we don't have the null value. So while creating the view, you have to keep in mind the relation of the table must not contain the null value. Okay, and that is a part of the rule. So I will tell you, but let us understand the example first, and then we will see what are the various rules for creating the view. So this table is clear to all right now. ID, name, age, and address and salary. Is it clear to all right now? Please tell me. Yes, this customer table is clear to all. Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good. So now the following is an example to create the view from the customer table, and this view would be used to have the customer name and age only. So what are the attributes I'm picking only? Name and age. So what is the command my create view customer view. Customer view is the name of the view. So this is what this is the view name, just like a table name. So this is known as the view name according to the my syntax view name. And you have to use a keyword as. Please keep in mind. And what are the attributes I'm picking over here? Those are the name and age from the customer. So now see from this point of view, you can see only the what are the attributes I'm getting to the my view part, that is name and age, and how I can get it, of course, by putting the simple syntax in the query pattern. Select star from the customer view. Okay, this is the view name instead of the customer. If I'm putting the customer, so the entire relation will be displayed over here, followed by the ID, name, age, address, and salary. But I just want to see or display the details of the customer from the my viewpoint view. So we have the customer view. So I'm getting only the customer view. Now see, this customer view is not store all the detail. It just take the reference point or reference information from the actual table, that is the customer, and this customer view is known as the logical table. So this is my point. So this is my syntax. This is not actual table. This is what this is a logical table, or we can say it is known as the virtual table. Logical table. So whatever I'm getting over here, it's treated as a I'm getting the information just like a table. So that's why it is known as the logical table. So I think so. This syntax is very simple syntax. Is this clear to all? The syntax is clear to all. Just tell me. Any doubt over here? This syntax is clear to all.
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one by one, you have to understand all the points properly. Order by clause cannot be used while creating the view. Okay. So you want to create the view and you want to use the order by clause. You can't use. Okay. So this is the point. And now, what is the sense of using order by clause? If you're remembering, are you remembering the order by clause? What is the sense of using order by clause? Can anyone tell me? Yes, please tell me if you remember the
So
order.
ordering the tuples according to a specific value.
Yes, of course. So that is ascending descending order. So if you want to see your all the tuples in some order via the such attributes, so any XYZ attribute, so in ascending descending order, so you can use the order by clause, of course. This part we have seen before the midterm examination. And now we have another command, that is create or replace view. So by using the replace keyword, we can also update our view. Now this is a very complex uh, kind of the view we can write, but most of the student will look for the replace or create. So it is better idea to use the create. So in my school we have the create view command instead of the replace. So if you try to use something into different patterns, so definitely you may go into the right wrong direction. But in a Oracle database, we should also use the create or replace word while creating the view. So this is the another example I have taken over here for explaining purpose. And if you want to create a view in from the selectable view pattern, so you can use a create or replace keyword instead of the single keyword. So it's up to you what you want to use. So in Oracle, it is also possible to you can use replace view as a select column and so on and so from the such table. So it's up to you what you want to use. So instead of the create word, you can use the replace. But in the Oracle, is all possible. So MySQL, this part I need to check replace what is working or not. But create view is also working. So this was the another syntax. But order by clause is not possible to use. So this was the first point in the rule while creating the view we need to keep in mind. So how the command will look like. So I've taken a snapshot over here to explain over here. So create view S2. S2 is what? That is a student view. And select enroll from the student. So you can see over here. See, this is the actual table, and this is the view. This is a view, and this is a actual table. So after creating, a message will be displayed over here. Create view created, and this is the snapshot which is belong to the Oracle command line tool. So you want to execute anything on the Oracle command line interface, then you can use. So message will be displayed over here. View created, just like the table created. So if you want to see something like select star from the view, so you can see only the enroll and name from the student relation. So this is the point you need to keep in mind. Now, how you can see, now after creating the view, we have not inserted anything into the view. Without the inserting anything, we are able to see entire detail. It means all the details, all the information we are taking from the reference point. So this is my point. After creating view, are we inserted something? Now, because we are getting the information from the reference point basis. So all the information which containing by the student relation, we are getting only those relations which belong to our criteria. So this is my point. So this is the example. So far we have seen about the creating view by using the select table pattern or select table view. We can say, this is known as this is also known as the read only view. This was known as the first type of the view command. So is it clear to all? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'm just moving to my next type of the view, that is known as the updatable view. So what is the sense of the updatable view? Of course, the updatable view is saying to us, if you want to update something in your table, actual table, by the view, we can also view, or we can also update. See, we have to read out the some points. Now there are some rules we need to keep in mind. There are certain conditions needed to satisfy to update the view. So if any one of these conditions is not meeting, so we will not allow to update the view. So this is the point we need to keep in mind. Just let me uh, choose a different color. Yes. Here. Select remain which is used to create the view should not include the group by clause and order by clause. So if you create a view without the group by and order by clause, then you are allowed to use the update the view. This is the point. The select statement should not have the distinct keyword. Okay, you can create the view by using the distinct, there's no issue. But at the time you're looking for the updatable part, then you can't update. This is my point. And the view should have all not null value. This is the very interesting point I'm speaking again and again. If you are looking for creating a new view or any view, definitely your relation or table must contain some value instead of the null value. This is the point. So it should have the not null value. It means it should have some values. And next one we have the view should not be created using the nested query. Okay, nested query means the query inside the query. Nested query means query. This is the pattern which is known as the query inside a query. Okay, we will see this practical part by using the in operator, query inside of query, and this concept we will see by the practical way by using the in operator. Okay, by using the in operator, and that is also a part known. Sometimes this nested query is also known as the complex query, because what we are doing, we are fetching the data from the query inside the query. So this part I will tell you, I will show through the example rather than the theoretical part. So that is not an nested query, just like the nested if else, just like the ladder if else ladder part. So in the programming, so in our database we have the nested query, and it is also known as the query ladder. So I will tell you about the practical way, of course. So while creating the view at the time of the practical session, I will tell you the nested query part by using the in operator. So please keep in mind this point. Next, we have the deployment. The view should be created from the single table. This is the point. Then you can update. But after creating the view from the two different tables, then you are looking for the updation file. Then how is possible update? So at the time, your database will confuse, or the game will come, or database compiler will confuse which table information should be updated. So this is the point. So while updatable view, you need to keep in mind the few criteria. Those are written over here. See. I have written some more rules over here. See, the select clause may not contain the keyword distinct. Okay, why we are using the distinct keyword? See, for the unique purpose. This distinct keyword you use to display the unique record. Okay, if you have the multiple copy of the record, then we want to see only the about the duplicate record. We want to see only the without duplicate record. So you can use a distinct keyword along with the select. Now, select clause may not contain the summary function. It means the group function or aggregate functions are not allowed over here. Just like the, if you remember those functions, those are the max function, main function, average function. If you remember those function, average and some function, of course. Okay, so all these functions are not allowed to create the view. Now, select clause may not contain the set functions. Okay, check there are some functions which belong to the set theoretical pattern, just like the union. Okay, set function means you are not allowed to get the like union. Okay, or intersection. So this kind of the functions are not allowed to over here. Now you are not allowed to use any set operator. Set operator means just like the union operator. You just like the logical operator. If you remember the things, so this kind of the operator will not allow to along with the set. And select clause may not contain the order by. There are from clause may not contain the multiple tables, and where clause may not contain the subquery. That is not the nested query. Any query may not contain the group by or having clause, and calculated columns may not be updated. So calculated columns mean just like the if you remember the maxed amount, like this one. Okay, like this kind of the. So this will not be, and all not null columns from the base table must be included in the view in the order for the insert query to function. So these are the few points we need to keep in mind while performing the update table or creating the update table view. Rest of things we can do, but that will be information will be only the read only. But you want to see that is not writable. You want to create a view that that should be able to they should be able to write something into actual table, or actual table may update table. Then two things should be followed, and those these are known as the rules to create updatable view. See this now. I'm just telling right now the example here because example is more interesting. By this all this example you can understand. See, I want to update the customer's view. See, there's update customer view. Instead of the actual table, what I'm taking the view instead of the table. So I'm taking the view instead of instead of instead of table. Actual relation. Now, by the update command, I can update the age of the customer who belong to the Ramesh name. So it is also possible. So now, if you remember your actual table, and if you remember, now see what was our actual relation? This was our actual relation, Ramesh. And customer is the name of the actual table, but customer view is the name of the my view. And from this view, if I try to update the age of the Ramesh, then I can update. But keep in mind, while creating the view, I have to see I did not use order by clause, I did not use group by clause, I did not use having clause, I did not use any kind of the thing that is meeting by my condition. Okay, I think so. So we can say we don't have the distinct keyword, of course. We don't have use summary function. We don't use any set operator, set function, order by clause. We don't have multiple tables. I'm not creating view by the multiple columns. I'm using only single table, of course. And in the my select from where clause or what condition I'm just taking by creating the view. I did not use any subquery part. Okay, and now see the most interesting part, or important part. Here, all the values or all the domains are properly defined. There is no tuples which contain the null. There is no tuple. It means each and every tuple is having at least some value respectively to the attribute's name. So salary, address, age, name, and ID. So you can see over here. So it means for updatable view, I'm having the all rules I'm performing on, I'm applying all the rules properly. So see, and just try to update my actual table information by the view, and it is also possible, and that this is known as the updatable view. So update customers view that is equal to 35 where name is equal to Ramesh. See, so Ramesh was the previously Ramesh is was the into customer table was a 32, and after executing the this query, update customer view and view what view was our view was our customer view was the view, not actual table. What we have done right now, we are updating the actual table information by using the customer's view, and same thing we are also applying to the while getting the amount from the ATM. So from the our view pattern view, our actual information to be updated. But at the time you are not accessing the actual table, you are accessing only the view of the such table, even of your account. Now you are directly access definitely hacker or attacker may access some information or may lose your information. To avoid the such thing, you are at the time very truly speaking from the database pattern, you are accessing only the view only, and while updating all those things, how it is possible at the time we are a part of the updatable view. So update customers view set A is equal to 35 where name is Ramesh. It shows that we are updating the age of the Ramesh. So it is also possible after looking for the all the rules. Now we know we are applying the all the rules while creating the view properly, so there's no rules which are not we are not violating any rules for creating the view. Okay, we are performing the correct method, so we can update, so it is also possible. But if you are violating the any one of the rules, definitely we will not update such. So this is the point we need to keep in mind. So now you can see customers table will be updated by 32 to 35 of the message. So this was my first point. Yes, tell me, is it clear to you right now? Yes, tell me, is it clear to all by the syntax?
Yes, sir.
And of course, by the practical way, I will tell you entire thing properly with the database. Okay, with the database, with the table, we will play this creating the view, update the view, and it is also possible to insert. It's possible, so we will do. So you can perform the insert or deletion. You can perform the insert deletion, but you keep in mind if you are looking for insert a new record by the view, you can update, but at the time you must follow all these rules. But if you're violating any one of these rules, then you are not allowed to update, you are not allowed to insert, you are not allowed to delete your view. So this is a point you need to keep in mind. So this is updated. Like this was the snapshot from the Oracle database I've taken over here. So Ubuntu is updated. Okay, so you can see over here. Now I'm just looking for this part. So insert row into the view. How we can see the syntax you can over here insert into the view name. So what the view name? That is a customer view. That is customer view. We have and column name on the respective view. How we can insert the record in a table? Same thing you can do. So there is no difference between the insert a record into table or insert record a view. Both syntax are same as it is. Instead of the table, you need to take the view name only. So this is the same thing we have over here. And delete. See, deleting row into a view is also possible. So if you want to delete a rows into a view, you can delete without any problem. But so what is the syntax? Delete means you want to delete a record. Okay, you can delete. There is no issue. So delete from customer view where A is equal to 22. So what will do? It will remove the tuples of the customers tuples from the customers which we don't do the A is equal to 22. This is the point. So it will delete the row. No problem. Now see, this is my point. So Komal, the customer who have the age 22, and this record will be deleted permanently by using the delete customer view command. So we can delete. Now you can see here it was the delete. Komal record is not exist over here. Is it visible to all? The example is visible to all. Example is visible to all. So now you can see the customer age, that is 22, is meeting with this tuples only. So this tuples will be deleted. Now see, after the fifth, between the fifth and 7, 6 should be there, but 6 is not available here because it was deleted. So it was deleted. It was deleted. Now I just need to ask a simple question to all. If I did not use this condition, I'm just executing my query or delete from customer view only this. Now what would be the output? This is a very interesting exercise. You can understand. Delete from customer view. If I'm using this syntax, then what would be the output? Yes, anyone who is remembering anything, just please tell me. Delete from customer view. So what would be the output? If I'm not using condition.
Everything will be deleted?
Yes, can you repeat once again?
I meant, sir, every row will get deleted.
Yes, of course. Each and every row will be or tuples. Entire tuples will be deleted from the customer's table as well. This is the point. So this is my point. So if you're not using condition, then all the tuples will be all the tuples, or we can say rows will be deleted. Will be deleted. Okay, so this is the point you need to keep in mind. This was the example, and this was the dropping a view. Just like dropping a table, we can also drop a view. What is the syntax? The syntax just like a drop table. So if you want to drop a table, then what was the syntax? We have seen drop table name, drop table name XYZ. Then what it will be? The XYZ relation will be deleted. Okay, and same thing we can apply over here. Drop a view. If you want to create a view, then you can create a view by using the create a view command. But you want to drop a view permanently, then how you can remove, and that is not the drop or remove the view. Okay, we can say remove the view. So remove the view. So how you can remove? This was a very interesting pattern. It is a simple syntax. Drop view and view name. So what is the view name? That is a customer. So drop and view, these both are the two keywords. By using these two keywords, you can remove your this one. So now drop view is two. Is two is our view name, and view will be drop, just like dropping a table. So it is also possible. So according to this pattern, what we have seen today, we have seen the summary of the today's class. I can say the summary of the today's class. We can say we have seen what is mean by the view. Yes, one by one I can ask. Yes, tell me any doubt over here in this point. What is mean by the view?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Good. Second point, we have the types of the view. So these are the two types. One is read only. Okay, this is read only, or we can say the selectable view by using the select clause. And next one we have the updatable view. Updatable view. Okay, any doubt here? Just please tell me any doubt in these two types of the view.
No, sir.
Okay, so we are talking about the updatable view, then you must follow the some rules. This was my point. You must follow some rules. Please read once again all these rules statements while clicking the view. We will see. And third point, I'm coming over here. We have seen the some benefits or advantage or disadvantage part. So some benefits. And fourth point, we also discuss about the disadvantage part. Disadvantage part. Disadvantage. And from updatable view, what we have seen, we have also seen that is update view and delete. And insert is also possible, like update and delete. So insert is also possible. So how we can insert? Just insert a row in a table by using a view. So just insert a view, insert a row in a view. It is also possible, just like insert a row in a table. Fourth point, we have seen what is mean by the delete. Delete from, delete from. So if you want to delete a row, delete from delete row. Okay, delete rows from view. So it is also possible to remove. We can remove. And sixth point is saying to us if you want to remove or drop. If you want to remove or drop a view, then it is also possible by using the simple syntax, just drop view name. So these are the summary of the today's class we have seen. And of course, we will have the practical of the view and how to create, how to drop, how to see all those things we will do. And we will try to update the actual table by using the updatable view. So we will see all these things by the practical way as well. And if time permits us, then we will see the some nested query part by the practical using the DIN operator. So this was the summary of the today's class. Yes, student. Any doubt so far? Please let it be know.